What is up, guys? Ted Vivman here again, bringing you another exciting black and white 2 Wi-Fi battle. Now, it has been so long since I've uploaded, and I apologize for it, but as of a couple days ago, I am effectively second in command at my Sbarro store, and as a result, I am extremely busy with work. I've been getting 40-plus hours every single week, and I have really had the time to battle. I've really had the time to even upload, considering I'm really home. I'm working almost every day as it is, which sucks, but hey, that's the reason for my absence, and I apologize for that. But hey, I got a battle here, and it's against Pyrotoz, a.k.a. Tommy. He's a really awesome NU battler, and, you know, he's got a pretty dangerous-looking team here, actually. He's got some rather unconventional stuff. I mean, he's got Tentacles, a Spinner, a Dustox, which is actually pretty cool, I think, and then Liepard, Sudowoodo, Heatmore, and a Shedinja. I didn't know what exactly his strategy was going to be. I really didn't know what exactly he'd lead with either. I figured he'd probably lead with Sudowoodo just because it's the only really thing that can carry Stealth Rock. So I decided, why not? I'll just lead with my Golurk because I'm cool like that. And I actually brought 2 Stealth Rockers to this game. Both my Golurk and Stunfisk carry Stealth Rock. So, whoops, oh well. You know, so that gives me a little bit of extra insurance against the Shedinja. He actually leads with the Shedinja, and I do not want to take a Will-O-Wisp first turn. So fearing the Will-O-Wisp, I'm going to switch out into my Stunfisk, because I don't care if Stunfisk gets burned, as he just ends up going for the Shadow Claw. Now, I don't know if that means he's probably Choice Banded or what. Just from the damage, he's probably not choiced. He's probably like, he's most likely sashed, so, yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, it's going to switch out into his Tentacool because he really can't do much to my Stunfisk. And he probably fears the Toxic, so he's going to switch into his Tentacool as I set up my Stealth Rocks, which is fantastic. Now, the Spin is pretty obvious, but you know what? I'm going to decide the Spin is a little too obvious, and I'm just going to go for a Discharge just to see how much it's going to do. Even though he's probably Eviolite with and Max Special Defense, I don't think this Stab Discharge will do too much since I am a supporter of Stunfisk. But it does about, I want to say, a 6, and I get the Paralyze, so that's fantastical. And, you know, not as useful as maybe a burn or something, but I get to slow it down and potentially, you know, get it fully paralyzed so it's trying to get a spin off, so that's nice. But now I'm kind of predicting the spin here. I really don't know exactly if he'll go for it. He'll just go for a Skull to try to burn me. But, either way, if he does either, I don't know, Golurk could take a Skull from Tentacool, and I won't get burned thanks to now the Toxic Spikes being up. So it was kind of not as useful getting the Toxic Spikes up, I guess, because now Golurk can't get burned. Now, I'm making a little bit of a misplay here, because I could have gone for Earthquake and really just throttled anything on his team, but I decided to go for the Dynamic Punch, because I wanted, you know, I'll just confuse something. But, in all honesty, I should have just gone for the Earthquake. Really don't know what I was thinking there, but I catch the Heatmore, and it gets confused, and turns out he gets the Lackberry. So now this thing's become a little bit more of a speedier threat, just because, you know, it's fast, and I really don't want to take a Fire Blast and stuff. So I'm pretty much forced to switch out here because Golurk is my spin blocker, so I've got to switch out. Going to go back out to my Stunfisk to take a hit. And considering I am, you know, I have some mixed defenses and stuff, pretty sure I can take a Fire Blast relatively well. So, yeah, but the confusion happens, and he gets, you know, he's able to get the Fire Blast off. And it's into a pretty nice chunk, pretty awesome animation, I must say. And yeah, it does actually a little bit less than I thought it would, because yeah, I think I'm running the standard Stunfisk defensive spread, but I'm not 100% sure. But I take that really well. I don't know his investments or whatever, but this turn he hits himself, which kind of sucks. But whatever, as I'm just going to take him out of an Earth Power, because why not? My other move on this Stunfisk is Scald and not Toxic. I probably should run Toxic, but I like Scald just to, you know, burn physical switch-ins. But, you know, Toxic almost does just as well, to be honest. But getting that burn and having their attacks pretty convenient, so. But, anyway, Heatmore goes down, and now he's going to bring out the, oh, what is this? Curses. Oh, the Dustox, that's right. Now, Dustox is not overly threatening considering it only has a base 50 special attack, but I know this thing gets Quiver Dance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out into my Kangaskhan, who by far is the MVP of this battle, and he's going to set up a Quiver Dance, which I don't really care. I know that Kangaskhan can take a +1 hit because of its great natural bulk, and so that's pretty nice. And he's not going to feel pretty opted to stay in just because the fake out's pretty obvious, and I don't think he wants to take a fake out. So he's going to withdraw, and he's going to go out into a Sudowoodo here, predicting the fake out, which is a very nice prediction because that's exactly what I go for. Now, go for the fake out, and he's obviously a defensive Sudowoodo because that does not much at all. I think Sudowoodo has 70, 115 physical defensive bulk, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's got a good defense. I'm pretty sure it's base 115, but I could be mistaken again. But anyway, I do not want to take a hit from this thing. I don't care if it's the Stealth Rocks. I really don't mind at this point. But I'm going to go into my Beheeyem, which is a beautiful creature. It is a Choice Specs Beheeyem of Analytic. It can destroy almost any switch-in. But now, to be honest, after he gets up the Stealth Rocks, I forget he has Liepard. But he actually does a huge overprediction that really costs him because I think he figures I'm choice. But here's the thing, he predicts me to go for the Signal Beam, which is exactly why he goes out into Dustox. But I forget about Liepard, and I end up going for Psychic regardless. So down goes the Dustox. That is a Choice Specs Analytic Psychic. That is beyond overkill, and down it goes, which is fantastic. But it wasn't a great play by me by any stretch. He actually made the better play predicting my prediction. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. But anyway, Liepard comes in. This could be dangerous because I don't know what kind of Liepard he's actually running. I don't know if it's the standard fall play set or what exactly. But Stunfisk is the most useless thing to me right now, so I don't mind if it dies. But he actually ends up going for U-turn. Now, I was hoping I'd get the static hacks on this thing, but no, Stunfisk just isn't staticking things today, which is kind of sucky. I could have gotten even the static on Shedinja first turn, but no, that didn't happen. But anyway, out comes Tentacool again. Now, I kind of figure he's going to go for Scald here, but I really don't want to take any chance to get that spin-off, just because Shedinja is going to be a threat if he gets those rocks away. So I'm pretty much forced to switch back out into my spin blocker, which of course is Golurk. And again, I really don't care if he Scalds, because it's not going to do too much. Golurk is great bulk, and this is the Stealth Rock set, so I do have some decent bulk into me. So anyway, it's going to go for the Scald. It's going to do a decent chunk, but it's not going to do a ton, which is pretty handy. I could probably take another one from this range too, but I'll probably die from poison next turn, which is fine, I guess. But that's the thing. But anyway, he's going to draw a Tentacool, hoping to get a spin-off later in the match, and he ends up going into a Sudowoodo. I really don't know why he brings in Sudowoodo. He probably was just bringing in his Death Butter at this point, too, but he probably could have predicted me to go for Dynamic Punch again, because I did it last time stupidly. But regardless, the Earthquake's going to do a pretty nice chunk. It's almost going to take it out, but Sudowoodo has a great bulk, and they only get to take a stab Earthquake from my Golurk, which I don't think only runs 120 EVs in attack, actually. I think that's my EV adjustment, but I'm not 100% sure. Regardless, you can check out the site on Smogon, and, it's the Stealth Rock set, so... But anyway, now is a perfect time for me to sack my Stunfisk, because I don't need it anymore. And he's just going to take me out with a Rock Slide, I believe, which is kind of interesting. I can't understand why a supportive Sudowoodo would carry Rock Slide. But at the same time, you're probably looking for more power, so Stone Edge, I guess, isn't a bad thing either. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Kangaskong to unleash her motherly powers and just destroy the opposition completely and utterly. Now, if you noticed earlier, I do not have Life Orb on this Kangaskong. So you're probably wondering, what item am I holding as I go for the Drain Punch to take out the Sudowoodo? This is a Silk Scarf Kangaskong, and it's very, very handy. That way, you're getting, that extra little boost on Fake Out and Double Edge without inflicting additional recoil of Life Orb, which I find to be fantastic, especially since Life Orb really wears down in Kangaskong's natural bulk. So, that's a thing, too. But he brings out Tentacool, and he switches out to Liepard for reasons that I really, really don't know. I don't know if he forgot I had Fake Out, but I am not choiced. I'm going to go straight for that very awesome-looking Double Edge, and I'm going to take out that Life Orb easily because, it's Stab, Life Orb, or not Stab, as I screw up again. Stab, Silk Scarf, and I get a useless crit. So, yeah, that's the thing. So, anyway, the last two Pokemon, Tentacool and, of course, Shedinja. all he has left. And Tentacool, of course, cannot take a double edge. I don't care if you're max defense. You are not taking a double edge from this range. Boom! That awesome animation. Down Tentacool goes. I think Tentacool is one of his favorite Pokemon to use in an NU. But anyway, this last Pokemon is the Shedinja. And, of course, rocks are still up. So you guys get to enjoy Shedinja coming in and dying. So yeah, that'll be the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this fantastic match I had at Pyrotoz. It's pretty nice to 5-0 because he's a really good NU battler. So it's pretty nice to battle him. I actually never touched Murkrow or Simipour in this match. Simipour, I think, was Expert Belt. Murkrow, I believe, was a Taunt Feather Dance Braybird set. But I actually used the same team against Elo not too long ago, and I ran a different Murkrow. And unfortunately, it was a Calm Mind, Dark Pulsing Sub-Roost set. And unfortunately for me, he carried a Scraggy. And I was completely, utterly walled by it, which sucked. There was a lot of hacks in that game, too. So, I mean, Murkrow pretty much I couldn't do anything with, which, again, sucked. But anyway, I'm rambling. So, I hope you guys enjoy. I don't know when exactly. I don't have a set battle upload schedule, which it's understandable since I work so much. But, you know, I hope to get in that battle again up sometime whenever I can find one and stuff. So, yeah, that's cool. I'm going to be getting a new phone in August. My current phone's an HTC Evo 4G, and you can tell the camera's not bad, but I will definitely be getting a much better camera in August when I'm getting the Samsung Galaxy S4. So that's exciting. Can't wait to get that. So that's cool, but I'm still rambling. So, anyway, rate, comment, sub, and later, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this. Bye.